Alright, welcome to our stream. Uh, for today, we'll be doing this stream a little earlier, right? Compared to the days before. Okay. This stream today is basically after the London session and pre-New York lah. All right. So just get ourselves prepped up for the New York Open later. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's just start off with analyzing as usual. All right, just get prepared for basically right now it's already after the London Open. All right, it's 5:30, close to 6. All right, and basically New York Open is at 8:30. All right, so okay, so for today we have the news for US, which is at 8:30. Right, like I said yesterday, we have this advanced GDP, which is not looking good at the moment compared to the previous and the forecast. All right, the forecast is at 2.5, a 0. Almost close to about 1.01% drop. Right, and then we have these unemployment claims for the US, which is a drop by an increase by 2,000. Right, so from 212K to 214, right? So there's an increase, which means it shows that it's not good for the US. Right, and then at 10 o'clock, we have this pending home sales, all right, from 1.6 to 0.3, which is also not looking good for the US, all right? So according to the forecast, we see everything is not siding the US as much. All right, so we'll see what we can just get prepped up for this New York Open later, all right? So, okay, so for gold, yesterday I couldn't manage to look at the chart. All right, so I'm hoping that you guys actually caught this trade yesterday towards the downside. All right, if you manage to get this, you're probably in about 250 pip profits, right? Which actually take up to today 11 o'clock and it started to retrace again. All right, so as usual, right? Our hour 4 is downtrend. Okay. Price is still heading towards the downside. 15 minute as well, right? 15 minute, the chart is also heading towards the downside. All right, but we will need to see a. All right, basically this zone here, I won't be using it again. All right, I won't be using it again. Okay, because it has already been tapped twice, right? Once on Tuesday and once yesterday. All right, both also could have given you a quite good profit, right? If the price comes again, I'm not looking forward to taking it. All right, in fact, I'm going to wait to see this price to break towards the upside, or maybe it will dump and break this low. All right, so that's what I'm looking for on gold at the moment. All right, so I'm going to keep a hold on gold and just monitor how the price works before I take any positions. All right. Okay, so looking back at GBP USD, all right, we have this hour 4 zone, and we do know that at the moment the price here is very, very close to the zone, right? From the high to the zone is about less than 10 pips away. All right, so we'll be looking to take a position here or here, all right, a sell position wherever it comes first. All right, but looking on the 15 minute, the 15-minute chart is still having this bullish momentum towards the upside. All right, so in order for us to take a trade, when this price steps into this zone here, all right, basically on the 15, what we have now is from here, all right, came back here and then broke up. Right, currently it's here. Okay, so if this price is going to tap in here, all right, and then create something like this, right, and then breaking this one, which indicates a change in the market structure, right, then we'll be taking a sell when it comes back to the supply level. We will use the 1 minute as entry and drop it back to the low, all right, on the hour 4 low. All right, so this is what I'm looking for GBP USD. So I'm going to wait until I get a tap in on this zone here. Right, this zone is about 44 pips in total, right? So quite a huge zone because it's based on the hour 4, right? It's based on the hour 4 here. Okay, so we'll see what we can get out of it later today. All right, if we have the opportunity, I'll be taking it and I'll be giving it to you guys as in the form of signal. All right, so make sure you guys manage to get the trade, and in order for you to get the trade, you would have to join my Telegram channel. All right, so this is my Telegram channel here. All right, so make sure you guys are in and just wait for my updates. All right, if I see a confirmation, I will be definitely taking it. All right. Okay, so GBP USD, I'm looking for sell. Gold, I'm waiting for it to break the top or maybe break the low. All right. Okay, let's hop on to Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD on our hour 4, it's a buy, right? So on the 15th, yes, like I've said, the price stepped in, but I did not take an instant entry, right? Because I'm waiting for a confirmation. So yesterday the price was here. It came all the way until here. It did not break this low. Alright, it did not break the low here that I'm waiting for. Okay, so if we are going to take this buy, I'm looking for the price to actually be aggressive. I'm waiting for the price to actually break this level here. Alright, if you want to be a little more conservative, then you will be waiting for this this horizontal line at this high, right? In order to break this, then only we will know that hour 4 is actually pumping higher and higher. Alright, so we are targeting back to the hour 4 high, which is here. Alright, so Euro AUD is still going to be a pair that I will just monitor. I'm going to wait and see if I can get something from it. Alright. Okay, so Euro USD CAD. Alright, hour 4, it's a downtrend. Alright, it's coming down. But if you look on the 15, we are looking to take a buy. Right, so yes, just now I was actually looking at this level here. Alright, somewhere here. But it did not give me any confirmation to take this trade. Right, so the price continued to dump. Right, so if you look at our 1 minute, right, I was waiting at about somewhere here. Right, price continued to dump and dumped and dumped all the way. Right, so if I'm looking on the 15, it's very clear that this zone is being broken already. Right, a candle has closed below the zone, so I won't be using this zone anymore. Right, in fact, I will be going downwards to this two right now. Right, it barely tapped in just now, shy of 1.2, 1.3 pips roughly. Right, so I'm going to wait for this to be tapped in before I take a buy. So as usual, like I've said, if I can't manage to give you guys a signal on USD CAD, alright, I just want you guys to monitor it closely. When you see this tap in below, right, as soon as 15-minute taps this zone, instantly hop on to the 1 minute. Alright, so this is the 1 minute chart. Alright, example, we have this tap in here on the 15. Alright, which 1 minute will shows it's also tapped in, right? So what you do is basically this low will be broken, right? This low here will be taken out. Okay, a candle must be closing below, yeah. When it closes here, if you want to be conservative, then you will be waiting for this level to be broken. Alright, you wait for this level to be broken. If this instantly comes down, alright, this one will be broken. Or let's just say in between here, right, it did something like this. Right, let's say it does something like this before tapping in. Right, if you want to be aggressive, you can choose a last bullish candle, right, the highest here, before this tap in. Look for a bullish candle. Let's say we have one here, right? As soon as this is aggressive, yeah, as soon as this price reverses, closes above, alright, what you do, you take a fib, pull this guy, continue trailing this guy, right, however high it goes. Then you can place your entry here at the 618 or the 0.5, up to you. Right, stops here. Give it extra. I give myself a 3 pip rule. Alright, so our total will be a 5.7, about 6 pip. And this TP, you're going to target on the 15-minute high. Alright, you're going to be targeting here. Eventually, you could be targeting somewhere here on the 4-hour 50%, which is here. Right, this is where you can target like your final TP, all right, which is here. Okay, so if you hop onto the 15-minute, it's not too far away, right? This will be the destination you're looking for, and eventually you can target back to this level, right? Because from here to here, it's additional of 22 pips, right? This one alone is already 57 pips, right? A total of 1 to 10 risk to reward, right? So it's something it's pretty good looking, right? So you guys can look for this on USD CAD. Alright, but if this happens before I end my live, then definitely I will tell you guys, let's hop in together and take this trade. Alright, so for now, we'll just have to monitor on USD CAD to see how it goes. Alright, so what I'll do, we'll set an alert here. Alright, I'll set an alert here. Alright, alert's been set. So as soon as it taps in, I will be notified about this. Alright. So USD CAD is something that I'm looking forward to right now at the moment. Alright, let's hop on to Euro USD. Okay, hour 4, we see this pump, alright, it broke above. This retracement did not give us a proper one, and it continued to pump, alright. We'll see how far this is going to go. Okay, so I'm going to put this on hold at the moment. AUD USD just tapped in here on the hour 4. Alright, so we hop on to the 15-minute. 15-minute is still a very bullish momentum at the moment. Alright, so in order for me to take a trade from AUD USD, I would need, at the moment right now, if I want to be conservative enough, I'll be looking at this level here to break. Alright, or if I want to be aggressive, I can be waiting at this level. Right, so either one, we'll see how it goes. Alright. Okay, NZD JPY. Okay, it's a yen pair as usual. So you guys would know what I'm expecting at the yen pair, right? I'm looking to short it. But we'll see how this is going to go, because tomorrow it's the BOJ statement and everything, right? So it is going to be a little bit riskier. Alright, so we'll just monitor the yen pair and see how it goes. Okay, AUD JPY also has broken above. We continue to pump, right? If you look at this movement, it's similar, right? AUD NZD and also AUD JPY and NZD JPY, right? It's both very similar to each other. Okay, so we'll just monitor how it goes. Okay, Euro CAD. Okay, Euro CAD. Hour 4 is what I'm looking for coming down. Alright, we have this break here on the 15. Right, this zone, it did not even tap in, so we couldn't get any entry out of it. Alright, so EuroCAD, we are looking to buy on the 15. Alright, we'll see how this is going to react first before we actually take a position. Right? We'll just go through with a very quick analysis, and then we'll just focus on the ones that we are much more interested on. Alright, so GBP JPY finally broken above. Okay. Finally, we see this break above, which I have a new low, which is here. Right? This is my new high at the moment. It's not confirmed yet. Alright, we'll see if we can get something if this retrace. Alright, USD JPY also has broken above. These are all on the hour 4, yeah? Right, we'll just keep monitoring this as well, right? Okay, we have cat JPY broken above. Okay, we still have to wait for a retracement to take a buy. Same goes to Euro JPY. Alright, so basically the yen pairs are all something that we will just keep in view first. Alright, we're not gonna totally list them out, but we're just gonna keep an eye and see how it performs. Alright, let's look at WTI. Alright, WTI actually did this on the hour 4, it tapped in 15-minute yeah. So 15-minute, basically, if you took a aggressive entry, you would have gotten it. But I'm not looking at it at the moment. All right, so we'll just skip WTI. Let it create a much better structure first. All right. Okay, and US 30. US 30 is still something that's going quite slow at the moment. We'll just monitor somewhere about this zone or here. All right, then we'll monitor to take a buy. Right, so gold at the moment we are not going to do anything about this. Right, GBP USD as well. We'll just monitor, but we'll not rush into it. All right. Looking at this zone here. Okay, we'll see how this is going to go. Okay, so I think the one that we are going to be more interested in is USD CAD at the moment. All right, this one looks quite interesting. All right, we may be able to hop in probably in a bit more, depending on how the price moves and how it gives us. All right. Okay, if you guys have any questions, feel free to just pop a question up in the comment section. All right. If I can guide you guys, I can give you the answer that you're looking for. Then it's definitely something good for you guys, right? So you guys could learn a thing or two from me as well. All right. So for now, I'll just monitor on USD CAD because gold and GBP USD is nothing that we can do about it. We'll just have to sit and wait until we see something. All right. But in terms of USD CAD, it's the only currency pair right now I feel comfortable with it. All right. So we'll see if we can get something out of it here. Basically, what I'm waiting for right now is just for USD CAD to tap into this zone here. All right. Guys, have any questions to ask me? If there's anything, make sure you guys just pop your question up. All right. This one is not a buy, it's not a buy yet. All right, I'm just putting this here, targeting the TP at this high. Only my entry and my stop loss is not confirmed yet. All right, but it is a buy direction that I'm looking for. All right. At the moment, we don't get anything out of USD CAD yet because it's not coming down to where we are looking for. But I mean, we'll definitely have to wait out, right? Basically, trading is it's you have to be patient, right, in order for you to get something out of the market, right? Like this week, only managed to get two trades, right? Which is both also on GBP USD. Both happens on Monday and Tuesday. Which yesterday we did not get anything from GBP USD, right? Basically yesterday's opportunity is all not there, right? Because we have this change here, it came below. This one we could have gotten it, right? But I did not because like I've said, because this time here I wasn't looking at my chart, right? So basically this one we missed out, right? It came back again once, taking out this level, right? And it rejected a little, right? And then at about 3 a.m. in the morning, right, Malaysian time, right, it just breaks above, creating this change here. And today, basically, it has been ranging here, and all of a sudden, it just broke above again, right? Because when we have this range here, I was waiting to be buying somewhere here. All right, because we have this change, which means this is my low to this high. This level wasn't the 50. The only demand area that we can buy is at this level here. All right, so it rejected while it's above the 50, right? Breaking another structure. All right, and then it started to pump all of a sudden at about 2 o'clock. I would say about 1:30, it broke above and it just started to pump all of a sudden, right? From here, from this break, it did a total of 52 pips pump all of a sudden, right? So we couldn't get anything out of it. And but not forgetting, the good part about this is it's reaching the hour 4 supply level. All right, so it is something interesting here. We may be able to get something out of the market when this guy comes up to the supply level on hour 4, right? Because if we are following the hour 4 time frame, which is definitely going to be more solid than the 15-minute, right? Because it's a bigger time frame, right? It has to respect the hour 4, right? So like what I said, so it's because basically when we look at hour 4 here, all right, we did a couple of trades, right, while we are here coming downwards, right? These are all based on the 15-minute, right? But this one here, right, in order for us to continue selling this, we need this guy to actually pump up to a supply level where it can give us the push downwards, right? Same like, let's say if we go over, all right, like let's say here, right, it did this break here, right? Somehow this guy will come back down, right? It did come back down and then it pushed up the gate, breaking this high. And when this thing happened, it did not manage, basically it managed to hold here. It pushed, but it did not break a high. In fact, it rejected again and broken a low, and this guy broken a low, which indicate market coming down, right? It broken the low here, this guy pushed back up and it dumped again, right? It dumped slowly, pushed up and dumped all of a sudden, right? When you have this break, which means you have this range to here, came up all the way here. Unfortunately, about this level here, it basically took you out already, right? And then it created a new high, right? And then right now we have this change here, which indicates the price is coming down, right? So in order for us to take a sell, we can take a sell on the 15, right? Like for example, this level here, like I've said yesterday, right? Because this is our supply level on the 15, right? The price came back. It definitely had an opportunity here at about 9:15, 9:30, right? Definitely we have the opportunity to pump this, to get this sucker down, right? But we did not manage to get it. But if you guys did follow my live and actually listen to what I say on how to look at it, you guys might have gotten this trade. But it's quite unfortunate that it did not hit the TP, right? It just rejected and break this structure here and creating a high. And right now we are looking for a buy. Alright, so basically on the 15-minute it's a buy structure, but on the hour 4 we are definitely selling it. Alright, we just need this guy to pump back into this supply level, and then we can start taking the position downwards, right? So right now, a much more better structure I'm looking at is basically USD CAD. We are looking for a buy, and AUD USD, which is a counter trend trade. Sorry, not counter trend. It's a counter position with USD CAD. Alright, because basically we are buying the US dollar, right? Which means then you want to sell the Australian dollar. Alright, like I've said, on our hour 4 it has already tapped in. Alright, tapped in once here, rejected. second time taking out this high. Right, the previous high has been taken out. Right, so we'll be looking for a position downwards, probably here or probably at this level. All right, we'll see how this is going to go. If you're going to be a little bit more aggressive, then can be looking at about this level here. All right, this level could also give you a position to take. All right, but we'll see how this play out first. All right, there's two options here. Right, it's either we be a little bit aggressive. As soon as price breaks this low, we take an entry on the 15 minute. All right, or we can be a little bit more conservative, waiting for this structure to be broken here. All right, and then we can start selling it when this structure is broken. All right. Just give me a minute. Let's see if before I end my live, let's see if USD CAD can actually give us that position to take, right? it's a bit slow right now, right? Because it's after the London session, all right, and it's basically 2 hours away before the New York Open, right? So we won't be seeing a lot of volume, right? Same goes to yesterday, right? If you look at yesterday at about 6 p.m., right, about here, right, there's not much volume, right? 6:30 is where this guy just suddenly pumped, right, on USD CAD, right, taking out all these highs, right? Even if you look at gold, it's quite similar. Now, right now we don't have any volume here, right? Look back to yesterday, right, at about here, it's the same deal like today. We don't have much volume, so you just basically what you're doing now is just get prepped for later, right? Basically for the US Open, right? Look at GBP USD at this timing here, right? Look back to yesterday, right? About here, right? You just look at the time. Look at the time below here, right? Right now it's about here, right? This is what 6 o'clock, right? About 4:30 to 6, right? Roughly. I look back at this level, right? About 4 o'clock here, right? All the way until 6 somewhere here, right? Only then it started to kick in more, right? Before that, it's dumping slowly, rejected up a little, rejected down, and then pumped a bit, and then ranged a little, and all of a sudden it just started to pump, right? So it's the same deal right now. We won't be seeing a lot of volume at the moment. Right? It will just move maybe a couple of pips up and down. But if let's say this guy managed to just tap in all of a sudden, right, then we'll be looking into it, right? Basically it's already after the London session, right? It's way over the London session, right? London open at 3 p.m., right? It's way over, right? It's about 3.5 hours away after the Open, and we are basically 2 hours away from the New York Open, all right? So we'll see if this period we can actually get anything out of it, all right? You guys will have to just remember what time the market opens on London and New York, right, and Asian as well. Basically, Asian session it's about 8:30, 9:30 in the morning, right? That's where all the news starts to comes in, right? That's where it pours in, right? Like for example, we look at this week, all right. All right, here we don't have much on a Monday. Tuesday, 3:15 is where Euro kicks in, all right, the news and everything. Wednesday, 9:30 is where the Australian kicks in. 8:30 is Canadian and USD, all right. And today is the same deal, right? 8:30, all right. Basically, New Zealand, Australian, and Euro are all on bank holiday today, okay. And if you look at tomorrow, right, 7:30 is where the JPY starts, all right. This is the Tokyo Core CPI, right? It's a medium impact, right? And then tentatively, these are the ones that we are not sure what time it will be released. All right, so basically, like I said yesterday, the BOJ policy rate here, all right, a maintain of this 0.1, all right, a monetary policy statement, BOJ outlook report, and also the press conference, right? These are all tentative. We won't know what time will happen. It could happen at 7:30. It could happen at 8:30 during the US Open, the New York Open, right? We won't know. Or maybe during the London Open, it starts to move. All right, so basically tomorrow I will be avoiding all JPY pair. All right, not only tomorrow, basically starting from today, basically starting right now, I'm going to avoid all JPY pair, right? Because I don't want to get into this conflict here. All right, and tomorrow 4 p.m. CHF is nothing much. Then 8:30 we have this core PCE price index, and 10 p.m. we have this revised UOM University of Michigan consumer sentiment. All right. So you guys will have to get familiar with the time opening. All right, basically 3 o'clock it's London Open, right? 2 p.m. is the pre-London, right? Sometimes 2 p.m. it gives you quite a bit of volume, right? And 3 p.m. it's the London Open. 8:30 is where New York Open, right? And about 7:30, 8:30 it's the Asian Open. All right, so you guys will have to keep an eye on this timing. All right. So like what we are seeing right now, it's about 6:30, right? We don't have much volume here, right? Basically like from here, about here at about 4:45, 445 up until now, we don't have any volume. Even on gold, right? You look at this here, right? It started at about here, 430, right? It's no volume here. GBP USD as well at about 445, right? These are the time where it will kind of slow down a little bit, right? Before we see more volume start to kick in, all right? So basically, I'll be ending my life soon. Um, if any of you guys are not in my Telegram channel, all right, I'd suggest you guys to hop in. All right, we are we are a channel that is free of charge. We don't charge you anything. As long as you're just in, right? Just keep an eye on what we are doing. All right. Basically, our live happens every Monday to Friday. The only changes would be like times like this when I have some errands to run. Then my live would be probably earlier or maybe after the New York Open, right? The time will change a little, but majority of the days that I do live will be basically on the New York live, the New York session. Right, only once in a while I'll be happening to do maybe the Asian, or maybe I'll be doing the London, or maybe in between of it. All right. So make sure you guys hop into my Telegram channel here. All right, it's free of charge. We don't charge you anything. No subscription package or whatsoever. Right, it's open to the public. You can hop in. Right, invite some of your friends to join as well. Right, and just see what we are doing. And when we give you guys a signal, it's basically something like this. For example, yeah, we have like a very tight stop here, right, and our TP is like quite far away, right, and that's how you should manage your trades. All right. So if you look back on GBP USD, the couple of trades that we have taken for today, which is Monday and Tuesday, it's all on Monday. It actually unfortunately hit our break even. But still managed to get a little bit of profits. All right, and Tuesday we actually hit the full TP. Right, of course halfway we did take partial, but then after with BE, it actually ran all the way to TP. All right, so make sure you guys hop in and just watch out, and just look at us and see if you guys it could benefit you as well, right? So there's no downside to it for joining us. All right. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys pop it up, all right, before I end my live, so I can give you guys the answer that you want. And basically, if I'm able to help you guys out, I will definitely help you guys out, right? So if you have a question, if you have any question in regards to trading wise, right, feel free to just pop me a question up, and I will help you in terms of basically like giving you the answers that you need, right? So make sure you guys monitor USD CAD. All right, like I've said, you guys can just go to your 15-minute chart. All right, you can mark out this zone here. All right, and also this zone. All right, basically this is the low and this is the high. All right, on 15-minute, yeah, these two zones you guys can mark out. All right, and just monitor for this. So like I said, basically my zone is here, there's one here, right, and there's another one here, right, and the moment on the 15-minute the price taps in, right, you hop on to your 1 minute. All right, so 1 minute basically you'll be seeing something like this here. That 1 minute will be something like this. All right, when it taps in, well, this is 1 minute already, yeah, 15-minute touch and 1 minute is in. Right, what you do, you look for the last bullish candle high. All right, basically you target this one here. All right, and you wait for this candle to pump, candle body closing above. When you have this pump, no matter how far it go on the 1 minute, continue trading this guy from the low all the way to the top. Continue trading until it starts to retrace. All right, then you can place your buy maybe at the 0.5 or the 618. I personally will use the 618. All right, stops covering this low, right, which is at this range here, it's a 10 pip, right. I give myself additional 3 pip, which is a total of 13 pip stop. All right, 13 pip stop, and this TP, you go into your 15-minute, right, basically 15-minute. So let's say you're entering somewhere here, total stops here. Right, TP here is your first TP. The second TP will be at this level. This is our final TP. All right, you can go to your 15-minute chart on USD CAD and do the exact same thing. All right, and just wait for this guy to tap in. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna end my live. Alright, so make sure you guys follow up with what I've just said and make sure you guys just monitor the chart, alright? And tomorrow, most probably we'll be doing our live maybe on the exact of the New York Open timing or probably slightly after the New York Open. Alright, I'll update you guys in the channel. Alright, so thank you guys for joining my live and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, thank you and bye-bye.